Hey everyone, welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm joking, I mean Phoenix Wright. Justice for all. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's having a wonderful night or day depending on where you are right now. But I hope everybody is ready for more Phoenix Wright. I'm so excited to start this one. After playing 5 episodes of this game, we're finally moving on to the next one. Let's start it off with the Lost Turnabout. Let's get through this episode. Already starting off well. How did I get into this mess? Oh boy, what did we get ourselves into now? Whoa! That's far enough! You can't run forever! Mr. Phoenix Wright! Oh man, whoa! What is this Dragon Quest stuff going on? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But you're just a creepypasta, and I'm a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Wait, am I about to be... Oh! Poor Phoenix. He died. Oh boy, so that was a weird dream. The judge, he killed me. Oh. Look at Phoenix! Look at the man! Look at him. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. But why do I have that ringtone? I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Rip Phoenix, the end. Imagine that was the end of Phoenix's story. Like, thanks for buying justice for all. He died. Looks like they hung up. Good. I finally found it? Wait, why does he have that? Wait, talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... Wait, did he just knock me out? It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. So Phoenix dies in 2 minutes. Twice in 2 minutes. If you want to see Phoenix die twice in 2 minutes, a few minutes later, like we don't know what time. Did Phoenix forget the time now? Nothing personal. So, what's going on? Ouchie, ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Hey, we got some new music! Too bad it was personnel. Oh, hello! Wait, you! You were in Detective Gumshoe's locker! Hello, Caitlin, welcome! Welcome to the stream, how are you? But she was in Gumshoe's locker! The picture! It's her! Good morning! Morning? What's wrong? You don't look well! People are out there best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sorta hurts. I love her already. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I've done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? I have amnesia, don't I? Oh boy. So that's how they're gonna teach me to play this game, by making me lose my memories. Hold on, let's see. At least I know I have my badge. I got my cell phone. Dustin's autopsy report with a broken neck. And broken glasses. Maggie Bird, age 22, my client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. And Dustin Prince, the victim and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. Wait, but Gumshoe loves her. Pixel has lost his memories again. Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. My memories are coming back. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you were doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. I'll arrest you. No, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, oh goodness, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Amnesia, great. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Wait, how is it? If I lost my memories, how am I gonna... Do I remember how to objection? That's the most important thing. Can I still objection? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I proved her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. So, okay, but is he addicted to coffee? So you woke up in the middle of nowhere with a heavy case of amnesia. No, he was about to take on a case. Some weird guy comes up with a fire extinguisher and bashes him in the face, and that was it. Wait, how come, if he got hit in the head, how come no one notices the gigantic bump out of his head? Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? It's just, yeah, just one big old bump on his head. Like, instead of the spiky hair, it's just a big old bump. Like, is no one noticing that Phoenix has a gigantic bump from a fire extinguisher on his head? A bump the size of his head. Anyway, court time. Wait, Winston Payne is back. Hey, new court music. This sounds really serious. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? I'm gonna love this already. Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No? What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't! Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... Not allowed. You fail. The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Well, let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. I don't remember you. Okay, and who are you? Second time we seen him. Phoenix doesn't care. The prosecution calls Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. It's Gumshoe! Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. Such a nice guy. I wonder if there's a girl for him. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near HQ, Expose Park. Expose Park? The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Okay, we got new music in this game. Okay, I'm liking it. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. From the benches? He was pushed over that? So you're telling me all those people right there couldn't stop anybody? They just looked over like, ooh, I like to watch that. Okay. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped on the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Fantastic. One of them is crossing their arms like, seriously? Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, like, seriously? On our date? Seriously? You're gonna fall off here? Right in front of my husband? Really? Ooh. Oh wait, he's drawing something in the sand. Let's zoom in and enhance. What did he draw in the sand? Anyway, let's continue on though. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, yeah. It's just nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
Court record?
Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R button.
What's an R button? Oh, you really know what you're talking about, don't ya?
It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. Alright, I checked it. What was it again? The R button? Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? A wallet, glasses, or a police badge. What happens if I choose the wrong thing? I'm pretty sure it was a wallet. Oops.
This is a court of law.
Oh no, Darklight. I just got attacked by Pompuloke. I got attacked by the woke gang. You're blocking your screen? What are you doing here, Dana, huh? What are you doing here? You're blocking the screen with paper, yet you're here. Alright, you know what? But welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, goodness. Agreed.
They're right, Mr. Wright. You have to check the court record before you answer.
You have to turn off sound, too, I'm sure.
If you don't, your client might end up with a guilty verdict.
Everybody, type out the... No, don't type anything out for Dana. Your client, you do realize that's you, right? I will ask you one more time. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses, because I'm too blind to see my mind. That's right. Dana, you can still hear things, but you want to hear for raid? I thought you said you want to hear to be paid. I thought you said you wanted to be here to be paid. And I'm like, who's getting paid? The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody in the stream, have you met the local community checking out the dead body? Do you love these people? They're amazing, aren't they? I love this lovely couple here. That's my favorite couple when they look at a dead body. I want that to be me and my significant other. I want to be the one looking over the rail and then I fall off. That's gonna be me. Corpse base. You got it, Robo Day.
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir.
You sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says. Ugh.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Oh boy. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Witness testimony time. Take it off, Gumshoe. Oh, new music again. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Whoa, he has fantastic handwriting, though. He's like, before I die, I'm gonna write my loving message on the sand. Maggie. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. So you're telling me that person had enough time to write out Maggie in perfect cursive before he died?
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Like, what, did he rub off the sand if he made a mistake? He's like, oh, that's disgusting, let me write it again. Ugh. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is written clearly here. Me. It all goes back to me.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Fantastic. We got fantastic handwriting. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious, the victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
But, I already told you those glasses aren't mine.
And how do you explain his dying message?
It's a conspiracy! A conspiracy theory! Under this hat is a tinfoil hat!
Whoa.
I'm not guilty, sir. I read the dark web!
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine?
This is it, I'm counting on you.
Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? Are you an idiot, bucka? This isn't like you at all.
Hey, RoboDate, thank you for following.
Normally, this is the part where you get in the witness's face and give a little peck.
Get in their faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. Alright, pretend I'm Maya.
Who's Maya?
The prosecution witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time.
Lie? But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Like that detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Poor Gumshoe.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Like Expose Park. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Let's expose Gumshoe. He's gonna be exposed, everybody. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. At least I remember how to say hold it. About those glasses, do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness, and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kinda like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? I'll continue pressing. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Please, there's something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses.
The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else.
So what you're saying is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client. Hey, they didn't do the hold it animation? What's the hold it animation?
Something like that.
What?
I see. So there is no proof.
Wow, that was amazing! I can totally feel it down in my jellies.
She felt it in her jellies.
During his date, the victim was pushed off from the bench area.
Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell?
Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else.
Please continue with your testimony, detective.
Anyway, the victim fell pretty far, and it was epic. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
The culprit's name?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but...
Was the name that of my client? I mean, he just said,
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name.
oh boy. Are you absolutely certain it's her name?
Sorry, pal, but that's what it said.
Are you sure?
This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie.
Well, how about now? It just says Guy. Alright, there we go, Mag. For MagFest! Everybody get your tickets for MagFest coming out next year. Alright, how about Ag? All I see is Ag. I don't know what you're talking about. All I see is Ag. He's got a point.
Hey, hold on!
Huh?
Don't hung me. I know the picture says Maggie, but...
Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture.
That's how you know you find a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence.
So that's what it's all about. I better check the court record again. And then Emma written on the face, me on the receipt. It's all crazy, right? Like, what? There's a lot of things about writing. There's a lot of writing. Hold on, so there's something weird about it. So, how can you write with a broken neck, though? That's the thing. How is it possible to write with a broken neck? Wait, there's no Maggie there. I can't even tell. Something seems off, though. There's no Maggie there. But there's Maggie here. Wait. I'm gonna try the autopsy report. Here we go! Objection! Oh, that did not work. Dang it, so it has to be the photo. I just thought, oh, a broken neck doesn't make you write things, you know. I'm gonna try, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna present this. Objection! Wait, what? That doesn't work either? What? How does that not work? Are you... come on, I'm gonna save, just in case. Oh, whoa. It looks different. Cool. Alright, let me try photo 1. Objection! What is going on? I thought... Alright, hold on. I'm loading it. What is going on? I thought I was told to present something there. With this piece... Okay. It clearly was the defendant's name. Oh! I can present profiles? I didn't know that. So I can present profiles. I did not. It was spelled wrong. Oh my goodness. I'm a doofus. I'm sorry, Charlie. I didn't know I can check the profiles. The first game didn't let you do that. Now I can present profiles? Alright. Objection! I present Maggie. Here, I'm gonna hold Maggie up in the air. I'm gonna hold her up in the air. This is Maggie. Everybody say, Maggie, say your name. Maggie. I did an objection. I remember that. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. This game is a lot harder now now that I can present profiles, you're right. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Oh boy. Wait, is this the objection music? Do 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 do. What a rush! What a rush! Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? What? I says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah!
It looks like the court is like that. Wow, I'm messing up right now. Sorry about that. It looks like the bird caught the kidnapping. What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
Really? That's your thing? May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Gumshoe's like, what? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name.
Oh!
Ooh, we got him right there. This is very true. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim Dustin Prince were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Everybody was taking Snapchat photos.
Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir.
Aw, poor Gumshoe. It's something that he didn't like.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, cause she came to me to ask what she should get it for him.
Aw, Gumshoe, the ultimate nice friend. Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes. I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Alright, let's do it. Dustin and Maggie time.
Officer Prince and Bird have been going out for about half a year.
Wait, one question. They've been going out for half a year and they want to get married? That's so quick, don't you think? Wow. Half a year and they were talking about marriage. How do you know about this?
Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Prince seemed to hit it off.
They got close, I take it.
Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip.
What is it?
Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway.
Oh, Gumshoe wanted to go out with Maggie. No wonder. That explains everything. Marriage. But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What, you saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal?
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know.
I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Oh yeah, he's 31 and he likes Maggie? Huh. Interesting.
Mind your business, pal. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir.
Happy birthday to you, Pa! The day of the incident, you mean September 6th?
Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 that day. And since Maggie's night shift hasn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit.
I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Oh, when I was young and in love and I pushed my lover over the cliff.
Officer Bird had gotten Prince a present.
You seem to know a lot about the defendant. I got you a gift, CB says. The gift of death. What?
Well, that's because I'm her boss and I've got to watch her for my subordinates.
But even what she was going to give us a present? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their...
I really don't need to know that much.
I was gonna say nose.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at the time.
Whoa!
The judge ships it. The judge ships it, I think.
Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective is about done here.
It was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Over 2 months ago?
Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was his birthday present?
She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see, a baseball glove.
Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove.
Ah.
Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yep, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Of course it is. I don't know where this will lead me, but it could lead to something important. Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze info from even the most tight-lipped people. Yes, I like talking about myself. Very well, if you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the dang glove!
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Is that a... That looked like bananas. I thought those were bananas for a second. I thought Gumshoe was gonna be like, oh wait, these are my bananas that I keep in my pocket.
Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove. Banana glove. Donkey Kong's glove.
Prince really liked the color yellow.
And that's why you had to special order it?
Ooh, banana.
Thanks, Alex. Ring, 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 banana glove.
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're still continuing. Here we go. I think I know what he's getting at. Oh, the music got a bit upbeat.
We first looked into the handwriting.
By the way, Cherry, what do you think about the voices I'm doing for these characters? I know you were watching Dana's and everybody else doing it, and it's just me by myself, but how I do it.
We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting.
Pretty fun?
Yay! Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
I've got some good variation going on. Thank you, I try my best. It's all those years of YouTube and Twitch helping me out. But as my voice gets a bit deeper like right now, it gets harder. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Alright, so let me check out that glove again, though. I want to see the banana glove. I think I know what they're getting at, but I'm not sure if you want my input. If your input has spoilers, then sorry. Hold on, that glove. If the thumb is on the right side, it's a right-handed glove, isn't it? Is it a right-hand glove? And he's doing it with his... Wait. If the glove is right-handed, that means he's... If the glove is right-handed, then that means he's right-handed. Either he's ambidextrous or... Okay, I can see why it's custom made. But first, let's see if we can get there first. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. No, you catch with your non-dominant hand. I should know because I'm a lefty. I'm a lefty, I catch with my right hand. I'm lefties with a dead guy. That's gonna be me in the future. Lefties get pushed over cliffs. Yay! Great, CB. This is all your fault. I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting.
So in the end, you couldn't confirm it.
Hey, don't you look down at us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation.
If only Emma were here right now. I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I. And I have amnesia.
I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
But I'm not 30. Give me 4 more years and we'll see. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more. Ah!
Okay, so I made it up anyway. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger.
Would you like to look at mine? His pointer finger?
You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces.
Don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
Goodness.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand.
And the results?
We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail.
CB will be one of the witnesses. And what does that prove?
Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right.
And there's more.
But wait, there's more.
There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground.
Scratches on his skin?
Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're naked.
That is incredible.
Sure is, that's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name.
You mean a microscope? It's sand, how do you get scratched? First you wear shorts, and then you get sand, and then it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them.
I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. He does not know.
From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
The present? What about it? Wow, so I'm really getting hints. Like, I'm going here, and then Maggie's like,
are you listening to me, Phoenix? The present! The present! Why aren't you listening to me, Phoenix?
And I'm just getting there, like, oh. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this banana.
That's a banana, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this banana?
What's special? Never really thought about bananas, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Like me. I'm Officer Prince. I died 4 years later after changing my name to Prince.
Left-handed?
Well, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So, detective, which hand did the victim used to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Just like me, I'm gonna be Prince in 4 years and die by writing Maggie on the floor. Ah! Oh goodness, that really scared me. I put the Joy-Cons on the table and it freaking scared the heck out of me. The vibrations are scary on this thing. Oh goodness.
I object.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person cannot have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Now we're getting somewhere. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. He couldn't have written it very good at least, and again, the victim, didn't write the name on the ground. Well, that's also true. If I write with my right hand, then it's like, I can't write well. Then that means Maggie is...
No, it's not possible!
Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
the evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Ooh, I feel like I can breathe again.
She was holding her breath this whole time. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Oh, well, thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I'm leaving now. Peace. Just gives up right now. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Burt.
No, not yet.
Really?
I mean, please, give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What? Why didn't you say so earlier? And what did this witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? So wait, if he's a witness, which one of these people is he? Is he the one on the left, the right, or this left or right? Which one is he? Who is the witness? Which one of these faceless people is the new witness? We'll find out right now. Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more info. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Wow. I gotta say, I can't believe it. To be continued in the first episode. Alright, let's save it up. There we go. Let's continue on. It's been an hour and a half.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
Samurai kick, samurai slap, Maggie slap. No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems with a Maggie kick and a samurai slap.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me on a few with a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help.
Huh? This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay. There are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Ah, it's my business card. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and look at my... Oh, I can't look at my business card? Does that say Phoenix Wright? I can't tell. I have horrible handwriting. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
His business card's cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up and tell me, this might be very important.
Okay, Roger.
So about the cell phone.
It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
She's wearing a blue Badger shirt! Oh!
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Oh.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it the phone that's in my pocket? Oh, the same phone that killed... So you mean this cell phone is the reason why Phoenix got amnesia? The guy followed the sound of the cell phone and knocked him out. But he didn't take the phone. Why? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! Wait, Maya? Why did I give her that voice? It's Maya! Maya's back! Yeah!
You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? Phoenix says heck a lot, doesn't he? He loves saying heck. A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good, as in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Names list. Members of a con artist group? Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look at this stuff yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. We wish us luck.
So Maya's not joining us? I guess I have all the pieces now. More or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. Oh boy. I can't wait until Maya figures out I have amnesia too. Maya's joining us. Great. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness, a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Hey, that's the one who hit me with the fire extinguisher.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student would and be me to serve the evil as death, but everything in my life has been out of time for great quality. A rigorous selection process, and I was walking.
Yes, I understand.
No, he didn't hit you. You don't remember anything. All right, I'm a doofus.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox?
Just like Old Bag. They work well together. Ugh. I have to question him. Fashion, cars, woman in glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. I don't like this guy already. His name. Richard Wellington. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Beef Wellington?
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word, if you must then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know you... Shut up, Mr. Wellington. Imagine he just said that. Shut up, Mr. Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. A walk is disgusting. Ooh! That face! Oh, surprise Pikachu face. Why have surprise Pikachu when we have surprise Wellington over here? All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. It was love at first sight. This has to be an email. I'll snap it and see what I can do. Without a doubt, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer. The banana? So he calls it a banana too! That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive, Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah,
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
it's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Mostly clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, oh, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying, and he has poor fashion taste. Come on, wear a Discord hat and you'll be epic. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Let's uncraft it with Minecraft. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon deep in thought about my life situation and how poor I am and how much I hate you. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No-name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please! Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snotbag. That's right, I said snotbag. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... The sun is my watch. Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable, so what should I do now? Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Stop doing that! I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. Watches are not for people like me. You say that, Alex. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. Goo goo gaga, baby baby tell time on clocky walkie. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright.
As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in his picture at the crime scene.
Oh, so it is. Oh, not me, but him? I looked at the clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking the fragments, it's really telling my time. It's really breaking my jellies right now. What is a watch? A watch is a secret. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of space. In any case, all of a sudden a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? Okay, I'm really tired of that animation right now. You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance I can tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle says I'm a police officer, and he walks around like a police officer. He runs like Officer Earl too. Shouldn't that statement have come out first?
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even if I haven't figured out that much, even I haven't figured out that much yet. Without a doubt, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Even eyes. You have eyes. We all have eyes except blind people. I'm sorry. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please refrain from raising your voice in this court.
What? I'm trying to tell you the question!
Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. I have a neck because he turns it so much. He loves showing off his neck, though. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you.
Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation, sister. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Of course, of course.
Oh ho ho ho, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
The banana?
Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
My hair is a banana, you see. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas.
Is he lying about the bananas? Is he telling me that... Is Phoenix saying that there's no such thing as bananas?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and maybe it was something else?
If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Alright, I can tell what can be there. Bananas are a myth, everybody. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Objection! Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? I love oranges. And cherries are even better. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more info out of me. And that's where you be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? Not near a baseball glove. Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? Oh, yes, please. No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... He loves bananas. Mr. Wellington loves large bananas. He loves bananas. Oh, I'm glad that's an option. Cool. Everybody is speechless. You should have saved first what is this? You should have saved first, what is this? Hey, radio station, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Nick, I hope you've noticed the icy glares we're getting from everyone in here.
What in the world do you mean? I'll have you know I like strawberries much better than bananas. Whoops. Oh wait, think it over one more time and try again, Mr. Wright. This witness... Oh, we won't lose life here. We're safe, we're safe. So he probably has bad eyesight, or he knows nothing about baseball. Mr. Wellington has never played baseball. That would explain why he didn't know what a glove is. I mean, that could have been a choice, right?
Nick, I hope you noticed the icy glares we're getting in here.
Oh, he's talking about his icy... Oh, Alright, he has bad eyesight. There we go, I'm right. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Hey, radio station, did you just come in right when I was talking about big bananas?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. He claimed to have good eyesight, but we all know he had a hankering for bananas. You can't prove anything. Whoa, he got a scary face. Look at that bite. He is biting his skin off. I don't like that. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo, but then Galileo stabbed another person. In the end, we find out that a glove is a banana, but then I ate that glove too. It was delicious. And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them, I don't have a job, I can't afford them. How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Ah! How about a witness? Did he just choke himself? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc right back when she did the dab, and when she dabbed, everybody cheered for her. Making broken facts about history is fun, which boils down to the fact you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be same by this witness. Ah!
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Alright, let's do it. He is still biting his skin off. I'm really scared for him. The girl in the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. My phone is of the highest cell phone variety. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. 10 minutes, huh? So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Check that autopsy. 6:28. If you died at 6:28, then 10 minutes later would have been 6:38. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer. Ooh! Well, I was gonna zoom in on his face again. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Pretty big difference in time, you're right, CB, you're right. Radio with the oh snap, true. He's like, yes, the girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? Oh, come on, Mr. Payne.
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more info out of him? After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Yes, don't you remember calling the police class? Calling the police 101, 201, 301, 401, 501 finale.
Hey Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a second. Huh?
Is there something wrong with that one there? Immediately called the police. Oh, the phone booth is right there though. The phone booth is there, so he might have called it there. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school.
Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college.
I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
The detective told them not the clock. What a liar. Squid's right, that time does not match. I'm gonna save just in case so I don't lose this. I don't want to lose on the first episode. Because the thing is, on this photo, it looks to be 7 o'clock when it was taken. I'm gonna try the crime photo. Objection! Wait, what? That didn't work? Okay, it may not be that then. Okay. It's not that though. It might be the autopsy then. Objection! There we go. I thought the clock would work, but no, the autopsy report will work. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There was clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Ugh. I was skipping around in the flowers.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I called a little daze. Ah! Mr. Wellington, yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during this 15 minutes?
I was college.
Answer the question.
Teleporting. I was doing instant transmission.
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll.
Oh yeah, the doll's that when you open it up, a smaller doll appears. Hey, Pixel Dog, you missed big bananas. So this man over here, well, I don't know what happened, but Phoenix has amnesia, and this guy might be the culprit. You must think you're something special. Witness. Oh. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy now? Local man mistakes glove for a big bunch of bananas. CB's got it. You lost it. You lost it. More at 11. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. What's next? My diploma! You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses have a strange quirk or two? Have you heard of the quirks in My Hero Academia, my favorite anime? Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? What's next, your car? I parked it right here on top of the building.
Hey, what are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused.
I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. My cell phone, my invisible cell phone. See how cool it looks? Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Invisiphone, do. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Are these people really idiotic or something? Can they not see the clear cell phone booth right behind the body? The phone booth was right next to the body. Yeah, exactly, Radio. Oh yeah, sure, he couldn't find the phone booth. This is what they saw. This is what they saw. Everything but the phone booth. This is what they saw. His vision was so bad, he saw this. He couldn't look to the right a little bit and see that. No, he couldn't. He just couldn't. I am blind. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There was something, yeah. Your Honor, he probably thought the phone booth was a huge square banana. And imagine that he looks at everybody in the court, and they're all bananas. Banana Wright, Banana Faye, the banana judge, the stand behind him looks like a gigantic banana, right? Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you!
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. This here. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. Not the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, you're all blind, aren't you? You're all pranking me. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with all of you. No! It's a phone booth. You think? That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. 1 step on the body and 2 steps on the sand to get to the phone booth. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? No! Everybody's talking about bananas right now. Order, order.
Well, what does reporting the crime a little late proof at the defense?
Each step took 5 minutes.
Let me take 1 step in the body. Relaxing.
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. Hey, Pixel Dog, thanks for the 10 Betterinos. Thanks for feeding the sloth. Hashtag Big Yellow Bananas 2019. The year of the banana. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. I love how we both have the same phone. Pretty sure they got swapped around though. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
What if he wasn't looking for a cell phone?
Cash coming in with bananas. Hello Cash, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
Maybe he was looking for something else?
He was looking for bananas! Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Bananas. There was only 1 banana. Alright, let's hear your banana. However, you eat banana that if your banana is not persuasive, you will be banana. Think banana before you banana, Mr. Banana. Yes, banana. I probably shouldn't have said there was only 1 banana. You're so-so today? I'm doing alright. Save? Okay, I'll save. I'm doing alright, I'm doing so-so myself. Let's see. Radio, thank you for following, and Alex says, will I be streaming the direct tomorrow? I will not, I have work tomorrow. Sorry. But I will be talking after I get home. I will talk in the Discord. Please present to the court the 1 piece of banana that will answer the following. Or scave. Oh yeah, Radio told me to scave. See if he tells me to scave too, I'll scave. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Could it be these glasses? Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. That's what I said, pal. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find? I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. We scavate them. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Yes. Yes, we did. Order, order. No, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. But he didn't realize that they were under the victim's banana. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. What a random place for them to vanish to. Oh yeah, I hate when my glasses fall under my victims. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course! That is precisely what I'm doing. What is this music? It slaps. I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. Ooh! Ooh! Ah! I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Is the Pixel is guilty, thief? Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. It's no OG cornered, but it's good. I like it though.
Yeah, this is so exciting watching you work again.
Oh yeah, because she left after episode 4 and it's been a while since she came back. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order, order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This dude right in front of a murder, of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
Yes, even an idiot like me can read that. Idiot like me. But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name underground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie, or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know a Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Oh, was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Easy. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why how did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where were you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there was some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up the lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Prince is looking at it like, what is that contraption? That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that only occurs if you knew what her name sounded. Ah! Prince, aka Pixel, what? Order, order! No, but gosh, I did make the relation that since Prince is left-handed, I'm gonna die right there on the sands 4 years later while dating somebody named Maggie. Watch it happen 4 years from now.
But Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. You want to play some Minecraft but you're back? Welcome back, Cherry. This has picked up. Mr. Wright. Well, welcome back, Banana Heiress. Your Honor. Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive. You mean the name of con artist on the cell phone? Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. You don't need a motive. You can kill anyone these days for any reason. Someone steals your chicken nuggets? Death is the answer. Chicken nuggets killer. Chicken nuggets will kill everyone. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those bananas? Of course. This banana of banana numbers was stored in the banana's memory. The bananas and bananas belong to people who are members of a certain banana group.
What? Con artist?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops that reduced that artist, me. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? He's getting crazy.
Your Honor, this is unjustifiable badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is probably a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look in these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. Oh, radio, no, not his browsing history on his computer. It'd be way evil. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. More like Mr. Banana.
Mr. Banana.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That the police officer.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor. This is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the same exact thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
Someone get this dude a napkin. He's soaked.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, thanks, Mia. She always says that. If we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? What could it be? It's not the business card, not the glove. But it could be one of these. Oh, wait. The police hat. The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is he correct? Nope, I was wrong. Whoops, I only have one life left to go. I'm gonna scave right now. Let me scave just in case. I'm gonna scave. So it's not the badge, the cell phone, not the autopsy report. Could it be the banana? Let's see, what is this something? I forgot about the profiles again. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I forgot about the profiles. I forgot about the profiles, even though I've done it before. I'm not used to it. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh!
The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. Dustin Prince looks like you? If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on his phone. And he went into a panic is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Wow, rude, sorry. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... President, not my poor president would have done great education. What's that supposed to mean? He was squeezing his face up, what the heck?
Evidence! Oh, that guy's really creeping me out.
What have you been waving around? I'm talking about his suspicious cell phone. Suspicious cell phone number this. Suspicious category that. They're on that phone. Who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof of your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? Banana, I told you earlier. That banana I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can't be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? What is this man talking about? It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that is meaningless as evidence. Your Honor. This is bad. I can't let them turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. Store numbers or fingerprints. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What were you trying to determine who that phone belongs to? Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. He didn't wash his gross hands either. You think he's good enough to wash his hands? That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. This cell phone. See a pixel dog if that's what you're trying to say. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? You know what fingerprints are, right? Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on the phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
Oh my goodness, the laughing is gonna throw my freaking chest out of the trash. It's so much fun watching third rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? I'm gonna scabe right quickly right now. You are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Huh? What's good? Oh my god! Now I remember! I look so bored. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. By the way, when Wellington did that, did nobody see him smack me with a fire hydrant? Am I the only one who sleeps there? Like, no cameras, no bailiffs, just me sleeping there where anybody could have just killed me. I could have been shot up and nobody will find out. There's nothing there. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free.
I know, nobody cared. I feel sorry for him, nobody cared. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up with a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. Oh, you know, people getting hit by fire extinguishers are completely normal, of course. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please. Bon banana. Bon aperitif.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? The ultra fancy restaurant is McDonald's. He's talking about McDonald's. It's ultra fancy McDonald's, sir. Please wait, Your Honor. Yum yum, he's loving it.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Even though I smacked you with a fire hydrant, that's harassment enough. Please, Your Honor. Okay, very well. It's the anime climax. We need you to have your final chance to win, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this, unless I scave. Time to scave. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. What?
I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Radio, because of you, I'm gonna use scave. That is my thing now. New shirt coming out, scave. Imagine I do. Scave the world, scave the forest. Were you paying attention, Mr. Game? Scave the game. Wait, did I say Mr. Scave? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. I'm gonna try my business card. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Aww. That's so sweet. It's written in fancy script. I can't read it, though. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Wait, are they the same? They're the same business card. They're the same business card. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back. This card is important because of what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but
that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But court is still in session.
It's okay, you'll see. Okay, oh, look at her cell phone from the first game. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone right now, and then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to...
is the Steel Samurai theme, and he's got it. Oh! What? Where's my phone? And what is it with this stupid sounding ringtone? Moshi Moshi!
Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
You're... Ah! No, it can't.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Goodness, I was about to run out of breath right there. He freaking killed himself. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington, got a huge bump on your head, and no one took you to the nurse. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. CB, you must sleep? Have a good night. I mean, we're basically done here, I think. And Cherry says no death in the courtroom. Sorry.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding...
is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He died. That's all.
He died. May he rest in pieces. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty! Woo! First case is done. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yes! Wow, that took 4 hours. Hey, new victory music! Oh, I like it though.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's said that Burr lost a man, though. I know. Poor Dustin, Prince. Poor left-handed man. I respect him because I'm a lefty, too. Respect to all lefties.
It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Lefty bros unite.
Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
What the freak?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied the game at tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
One question! How the heck do you survive a fall like that at 9 months old? That is, pretty epic.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk.
But every time she gets effed up, she keeps going. And it's still super positive. She's rad as heck, yo. She does keep up the positivity. She is an awesome lady.
I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Wait, how's that bad?
Oh, I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a new whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name.
You bet I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah. Faster, spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you.
Get it, girl!
Thanks, you take care of yourself too.
She is awesome, I can see that for sure. Man, what a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay and that's what counts. You really have me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office and get burgers.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. Oof. We're gonna need a lot of oops for that man right there. He's dead. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? Wait, what about Edgeworth? We're gonna forget about Edgeworth?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example...
Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you missed me.
Well... Yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
What about who? I don't know. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Oh, is that the next episode 2 months ago? Before I got amnesia? Reunion and Turner. Oh, who's this? A new episode has been added. Alright, everybody, we're gonna end tonight's stream with that. I will continue more Phoenix Wright on the weekend. Probably, I will continue more of this on Saturday. Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, until the next episode, everybody, thank you all for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. That was one crazy stream. Radio, you're invested now? Well, fantastic. It's what I'm here for. Hopefully my voice has kept you interested as well. Is what I like to do. So until the next stream, everybody, adios and have a good night or day or wherever the heck you are. Rest in peace, Dustin Prince, my left-handed bro!